Dead people receive more flowers than the living ones because regret is stronger than gratitude. Stop wasting time. The first step to stop wasting time and get ahead of 99% of people is isolation. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Jordan, did over $4 million in revenue, hired over 40 people, and I started making videos in 2012 and showing here how I grow my personal brand, achieve financial freedom and find peace in my life. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. This could mean losing wives, relatives, girlfriends, maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean mockery. It could mean jail. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. Why is isolation a gift? Why is isolation the only path without a waste of time? Why is isolation the only way to an extraordinary life? Before I continue, big disclaimer, don't believe me. Just ask yourself questions. In this case, ask yourself if socialization, group activities, and birthdays brought you where you want to be. Seriously. Just take a moment to pause here and think about it. If the answer is yes, then stop watching this video and go socialize. I say that without any sarcasm. Because if the answer is yes, then socialization will give you more of what you want than I will share in this talk. But if you have made the realization that socialization is leading you astray, you will automatically spend more time alone, without any mechanical doing or effort needed, because your mind will understand. Now be prepared for everyone around you to call you weird and talk negative behind your back. I've had it, you will likely face the same. Unless you live with rare individuals. Now this might feel bad, you might feel alone, but understand this, you are alone. We are all alone, and that is neither good nor bad. But there is a difference between feeling alone and being alone. When you understand the root of the emotion of feeling alone, it will disappear effortlessly, like a leaf falling off the tree. I felt lonely, but things changed when I understood where that feeling was coming from. In my case, it was coming from a fear, multiple fears actually. The fear of losing friends, the fear of dying alone, the fear of emptiness, the fear of the unknown, and even the fear of fear. If you want to have what no one had before, if you want to feel what no one felt before, if you want to do what no one did before, you have to walk the 3-minute mile alone. The second step is finding out what it is that you want. What is your purpose? What is your true calling? What are you here born to do? Quiet the noise around you to find it. And when your surroundings are at harmony, your internal curiosity will show you the way. But many people associate the quiet the noise that I just mentioned with monk mode, which is trending right now. But to 99% of people, just another pleasure chase. Many count their weeks without alcohol. Many count their days off of social media. Many count their minutes of mindful meditation. Many count their ways in just another doing that leads to the same misery. True understanding is the only way. And the third thing is being honest with yourself. Self-honesty is your only savior. Self-honesty helps you find it, what you are chosen to do, your true calling in life, your birthright, your mastery. Which brings me to number 4, mastery. When you find out what it is that you want to master in life, you can get to a point where reaching flow state is a natural consequence every day. The state of no mind. The feeling that we all desire but don't know how to put it in words or writing. The freedom from problems. This feeling of peace. In a life without permanence, only this second counts. In a world without significance, only this moment matters. Tomorrow can go to hell. Right now is your heaven. It leads me to number 5. Stop consuming, start creating. Consumption gives you pleasure, but creation brings you peace. True mastery isn't learned from instructors, videos or books. True mastery is achieved by radical self-exploration. And disclaimer once again, don't believe me, just ask yourself. If you could master boxing by watching Mike Tyson, then many fighters would be legendary. If you could master investing by reading Warren Buffett, then many investors would be billionaires. If you could master life by reading the Bible, then many people would be Jesus. This leads me to number 6, follow your instinct. Remember what I said about quieting the noise around you? Remember, your natural voice will prevail when the noise around fades away. And your innate voice will be heard when external noise subsides. And your best work comes from instinct. Writing is instinctual. Painting is instinctual, speaking is instinctual, designing is instinctual. True art just comes. And this leads me to my final point, solving the need for money. Money is a necessity, and the sooner you can solve it, the sooner you can stop wasting time. It is difficult, if not impossible, to feel free and achieve mastery if you don't have enough money to survive for 1 to 2 years. And trying to trick your brain out of this fight or flight mode won't work. You can try it, but it didn't work for me. To start playing the game of life, understand that money is a need. The mind is clever. The person you call I is its slave. And money is part of the joystick. It's hard to play without it. Don't fake it until you make it. Make it so you don't have to fake it. So that is what I'm doing as well. Achieving financial freedom as soon as possible. Sharing how I do it and how I grow my personal brand with social media. Writing and creating art at the same time. Because you don't have to waste your time in order to get financial freedom. You can achieve it while doing what you want to master in life. I'm born to create. It took me more than a year to find out. If you want to know more about it, you can watch this video next. And the serious individual may check the show notes to discover more. Talk soon.